Hello, let's see what our guides, what the spirits, what the angels would like to tell us today about our twin flame soulmate situation. Take what resonates, leave everything else out. Just claim what feels right and rings true to you. I have already asked Archangel Michael for protection, angels, everything. I have done all that before I pressed record, but I'll try a different way today. My name is Adama. Welcome to my channel. Spirit, please tell us what we need to hear today.
Thank you so much, Spirit. We are so thankful for your guidance and your support. I'm going to lay the cards and then we will get into it.
Right. That's too many cards. Spirit gave me a big wad of cards. I'm feeling excitement stirring in my sacral area. Almost like a wheel turning. About for the last, 6 weeks, maybe to 2 months, I can feel the wheel card in my body. Literally, I know when, for my own life anyway, when the wheel has turned, I'm sort of feeling a bit of a wheel, a sort of mini wheel turn in my body right now. So whether or not the wheel shows up is something else, but there's definitely a strong energy of an ending and a new beginning, which you're probably aware of, actually. You're probably aware of that.
Oh, okay. Right.
Let's see. What's the governing card? And we'll get into it. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, oh dear. Oh, okay, so I've done one row with the Light Seers tarot deck, and the governing card is the Nine of Swords. So I'm feeling that for both you, Divine Feminine, and your Divine Masculine. So let's start with Divine Masculine. I have a feeling that Divine Masculine wants to come towards you, but is really, really anxious and worried. I'm feeling it's about what you will say and whether you will reject that person, your person, because it will feel like almost like a life and death situation. It's just going to be really hard. And Divine Masculine has abandonment issues, which stem from childhood, potentially past lives, but definitely childhood in this lifetime. And it's really important to Divine Masculine what you feel, and they don't know. So that's my intuitive read on that card. But let's see what these cards are. So we'll start with this one, the Knight of Wands. So Knight meaning like speed, it's speed, and it's coming towards you, Divine Feminine, with fire, with passion, beating the drum of desire. I as a past percussionist myself, I know when you beat the drum, it's like you're calling in the energies, you're calling in spirit. It's like beating the drum of desire. And that horse, that horse in the background, look. It's like powerful. This energy is sexy, it's flirtatious, it's powerful. So, and next to that is the Ace of Wands. Like, yeah, I'm bang on when I say that this card is anxiety about being rejected. Absolutely feel that. This is like, and I did feel a stirring in my sacral area whilst I was shuffling. So what's interesting about how the Ace of Wands is interpreted in this specific deck is that this looks very feminine, as you can see, without me saying too much on YouTube. But usually the Ace of Wands is like, it's kind of phallic. It's like holding the wand, right? It's like a sort of, you know what I'm saying, right? this is like the divine feminine version of that. But it also is like, it's also about intuition. So divine masculine feels intuitively, it's time to come forward to you. There's so much passion, there's new beginning, new beginning, a new spark, a new beginning, like maybe reigniting something that you had in the past. There's probably been silence between you for a while, and even though nothing's been happening in the 3D, there's been a heck of a lot going on in the 5D, let me tell you, and you are probably very well aware of it. I don't know if divine masculine is fully aware of it, but you're very aware of it. But this person wants to come towards you in a very passionate way. And it's not just all about the sexual stuff. There's a lot, there's a lot of love there too. And then next to see, I was feeling that the wheel turning, like I was feeling like, an ending and a rebirth. I think I said that, an ending and a new beginning whilst I was shuffling. And this confirms it. Because like the death and rebirth is like, it tells me that divine masculine is probably going through this. So maybe they're in a third party situation and they're putting an end to it. But can you see the light here? I think I got this card yesterday's reading, like the clarity, the light. You see, that's the rebirth. Because even this card, usually they just say death, in a tarot deck, but this says death, rebirth, which they all are about death and rebirth. But this is like really showing that rebirth. You see that new dawn. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. Well, are they feeling good? I'm not too sure right now. They're not feeling good. Not really. Not at the moment. I'm not laughing at anyone. I'm just, lightening up the energy here, because it can look like doom and gloom, but it's really not, because there's definitely a new dawn and a new day. There's a new life for you guys there. Now, if we look at the card next to it, it's the Queen of Cups. So the concern that divine masculine has is over your feelings. Are you in love with them as much as they are in love with you? Because they are in love with you. I'm feeling it. I don't have like the cards to prove it here. Maybe they'll come, but I know they're in love with you. And why else would it mean life and death situation to know how you feel about them, right? Because they want to know if you feel the same way. So divine masculine has been holding back, so hence the silencing. This is the Hanged Man. It's a major arcana card. There's been silence. And you've been unconditional. You've held your heart open, like regardless of this situation of no contact. You love this divine masculine, I'm sure. I can feel it. And you've known that there's going to be a time that comes when divine masculine comes forward. But divine masculine here is showing the Hanged Man. But I think this burden as well, this anxiety, is also about the fact that they have been silent for so long. I don't think that divine masculine wants to hold back much longer, because divine masculine is seeing the light. Can you see there's a white bird? There's a bird of light, should I say, flowing and flying and rising. And there's like light streaks of light here. Sorry, I'm moving the table. That resonate with this golden light here. They're seeing the light. They're seeing the light. So let's clarify these cards. Let's move further, because this could be, what's been happening, what is happening. It's what's been happening, it's what is happening. But let's see what's going to happen as well. And remember, like, everyone has free will. So I don't believe any tarot reading, whether it's general or a private personal reading, can actually solidly predict the future necessarily, because everyone has free will and things can change, but they can do a really good job of reading the energies in the present moment. And it's a timeless reading, so whenever you get this, and it's for you, it's meant for you. Okay, so let's clarify even further. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go and get my actual favorite deck. I'm gonna go and get it. Hold on a sec. Okay, I went and got my deck. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell us more Please show us more. Please give us clarity on what's happening and what's going to happen, what's most likely to happen with our divine masculine. Okay, let me lay these cards first. Okay, do a few more cards. Wow. Okay, so it's looking good. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Wow. All right. Ready for this, divine feminine? Okay, let's go for this. Right. So the first card we have is on this second row here is Temperance. So this is showing me, you know, I'll explain something. So I used to have a chocolate business. I used to be a chocolatier. And in chocolate making, you temper chocolate. So tempering chocolate is like aligning the crystal so you get that shine and that snap. And then when you hold a chocolate bar, it doesn't melt in your fingers, not as readily as non-tempered chocolate. And when chocolate get those spots on it, that's called bloom, those white spots, like a well-tempered chocolate bar doesn't bloom, right? It has a beautiful snap, it's shiny, and it doesn't melt immediately in your hand. So, but you have to wait for it to temper. It has to be under the right conditions, like the humidity, the temperature, the air circulation. Everything needs to be right. Even the outdoors weather can affect how your chocolate comes out. And there's an art to it. So this angel here is like a master chocolatier for your coming together, your relationship, your connection. You try to rush this or push this, it's going to be really floppy. It's not going to snap. It's not going to have shine, and it's going to get white and spotty. It's just not going to be a very nice product. It's not going to last very long. So I'm getting this intuitive hit right now about temperance, that your connection is still being tempered, right? So maybe the anxiety that divine masculine has about not coming forward is actually part of the divine orchestration that's going on here. That it's not time to come forward, because if, it might not be exactly time. I feel, so here's a bit of the push and pull here. It is time. It's time generally, but there's like a little bit of something needs to be processed. I mean, I know it sounds crazy. It could be like hours that it takes them to come forward. It could be days. It could be weeks. But there's some tempering that's happening here. But it's your connection is heavily protected with angelic energy, and everything is being orchestrated by the divine. And here we have the Hierophant. There's almost so many ways I say it. And this is a major arcana card. This is about a decision that's being made, right? So can you see the two people here? And you can see here there's the two elements here. There's fire and water. It's like these are two major arcana cards next to each other. And it feels like there's like a major decision that's being made, which is part of the tempering process, of creating this amazing, shiny relationship that's coming your way. And why do I say that? Why am I so confident? Well, next to the Hierophant is the Page of Cups. So there's an offer of love right there. Okay, the offer of love happens to be right underneath the Death and Rebirth cup. So this shows me that Spirit isn't getting into all the tea and the nitty gritty right now about this past situation that's happening, like with your divine masculine. Maybe they're in a third party situation that is coming to an end. Spirit doesn't really want to go into that right now. Spirit wants to focus on you and your masculine, okay? And yeah, this is a new beginning. This is an offer of love, even if it's a shy offer of love, or because as you know, divine masculine is really, really shitting themselves about this. They're very anxious. But it's more than that. It's more than anxiety and anxiousness. Really, it's massive. It's like, it means the world, like it's life and death almost, you know, to see what you're going to say about their offer of love. And they don't know what you're going to say. Wow, look at this. So under the Queen of Cups, we've got, and next to the Page of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords. So it's like the blindfold's going to come off. So you don't know what's going on with your masculine, but you will know, because your masculine's going to come towards you with this offer, and the blindfold is going to come off. This also means that your masculine is going to be cut free from the situation that they've been in. They're going to be cut free and able to move forward towards you, Divine Feminine. And this card, okay, there are layers to this, the Four of Wands. So this is the 1111 card. So if 1111 resonates with you, then yeah, this is a sign. But even if not, this is showing, there's two layers. This is a house and home situation, and it's also marriage. I'm going to say it straight up. It's marriage. And the reason why I'm saying it's marriage is because the governing card for this rose, the 10 of Cups, which is it's like the ultimate wish fulfillment, right? There's family, there's children. I don't know if you have children or your masculine has children, but it can be a family coming together. It can be new children being born and coming into your lives. But this is like emotional. This is like, look at that. And the rainbow is like healing. You know, it's healing. It's the wish fulfillment. It's the ultimate, okay? That was the governing card here, okay? So this being a situation that Divine Masculine is breaking out of and moving into marriage, potentially, or just like reunion, okay? do. Could be something juicy happening in here. Do. Look at that wand energy. There's a lot of wand energy going there. So yeah, maybe there's a reunion. Could be sexual, could be moving in together, could be marriage, could be all of the above. Okay, I actually want to pull some more cards. Shall we pull some more cards? Let's do it. Okay, I am going to use this. You know what? Yeah, Sacred Witch Tarot. Let's use that one. Awesome. Gonna pull some more cards. Thank you, Spirit. What else have you got to tell us, Spirit? Ooh. Wow, okay. Three of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, what else? Thank you, Spirit. What else is there? Oh, okay. Oh, Four of Wands. Yes. Okay, I'm going to put my glasses on for these cards because they're quite dark and the artwork. So this will help me to see better. The Hermit and Five of Cups. Okay. And the governing card. Jeez. The Chariot. Wow. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, I just want to show you the three governing cards so far that are like the kind of main theme of the reading so far. So we talked about the anxiety about coming forward, and we talked about the wish fulfillment that they want to move towards, but then we got the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot being like coming towards, this is victory and also speed. So it's coming towards you. Okay, so we're going to get into the nitty gritty, but don't get lost in it. Don't get like sidetracked by cards that feel like, oh no, you know, it's not happening. Don't go there. Like, just stay focused on the fact that there's the wish fulfillment card and the Chariot, because these govern everything. Okay, this is like if it's a Netflix show and this is a season and this is an episode right here, this is the, the title of the episode, okay? The title and description is called Wish Fulfillment's Coming Towards You, Godspeed, okay? Even though they're really anxious about it. So let's get into the nitty gritty now. Three of Wands, this is again wand energy. There's a lot of wand energy here. And this is like taking the next step. Like this is giving me like, like the Chronicles of Narnia, like the Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe. This is almost giving me that energy, like you go through the wardrobe and there's this whole new world. No, I'm not going to sing A Whole New World. I did that in the last video. A whole new world. Right, so yeah, there's a whole new world inside. I'm getting them visualizing, the character taking those wands and the crystals light up in the dark and then they walk out into this whole new world. And why am I saying that? Because next to that is the offer of a commitment. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer of a committed relationship, grounded relationship. Somebody that really wants to commit. This is like, wow, together, like, wow. And you want to see the next wow, like the next wand card that is really, it's a wand card again. So the offer of the committed relationship is next to the Four of Wands. Look at that. Remember, we had the Four of Wands. I said marriage, right? Commitment. Yeah, this divine masculine wants to marry you. Even if, it's not in your beliefs or what you guys would want, like it will be like marriage. It's like lifelong partnership. Okay, till death do us part. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like true love, like, ooh. I'm feeling true love. Yeah. Now, you want to hear something crazy? Underneath Eight of Swords, we have Eight of Swords. Look at this. That looks like one of those wheels, when, do you know in the One Piece, the live action, when Zorro is tied to the wheel and the knives were being thrown at him, so this person's going round and round thinking like, what if they don't want me? What if they don't want me? What if the blindfold comes off and I see the truth and they don't want me? And that's what's causing, these are the cards next to that, that's what causing them to be in hermit mode. We've got the Hanged Man, haven't we? We've got the hermit mode. And we've got the Five of Cups. Yes, this is the Five of Cups, like loss, sadness. Like fear of rejection, literally. Fear of rejection because they want the ultimate with you. They want the Four of Wands. They want the Ten of Cups. They want this so bad. Look, they're not coming forward because it's literally like a life and death situation. It's like, if you say no, it's almost worse than the burden of carrying this hidden secret, these hidden feelings for you. It's like, but it's gonna come. It's time now, with the Death and Rebirth card. It's like, it's time now. It's time. This is a major arcana card. It's time for divine masculine to come forward because they know they have to come forward. They know they have to. Okay. I am going to pull some cards to see what they are feeling. They're on a soul level. Like if there was no resistance, if there was no anxiety, Nine of Swords, if there was no worry of loss, Five of Cups, if there was no withdrawal, Hangman, the Hermit, all of these things, what would they say to you? What would they say? What would they say to you? How do they feel? Let's pull some cards. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us a few cards for our gorgeous divine feminines. They want to hear from their divine masculine, please, Spirit. Thank you. Only take this if this resonates, okay? I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. Okay, So this could explain a little bit about what happened in the past. Maybe there's people that Divine Masculine turned to for advice. Or they were jealous of your connection and they didn't really want you guys together. You know, there's fear of rejection, I'm telling you now. Wherever card comes out, I'm feeling that strongly. But also, yes, outside, maybe somebody really is probably jealous of your connection. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Yeah. Fear of losing you is like fear of rejection, which is basically explains this. I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Explains that. Let's pull some more cards. Yeah, they're afraid for that blindfold to come off, you know. Spinning on that wheel, one of those swords might strike them right where they don't want to be hit. Right? They don't know if they can get back up if you reject them, let me tell you. This card just came off, look. I'm scared you will reject me. I'm scared you will reject me. Look, shadow work has to be dealt with, you know, and as much as we want to rush in there and say, hey, I'm not going to reject you. Just come forward. Let's have this life. I want this with you. Please don't wait any longer. Just come forward. Come to me. Remember about the chocolatier? The chocolate bar has not been tempered yet, okay? Need to give it a little bit of time because the soul is being tempered. This relationship is being tempered. If they come forward before they're ready, it's just not going to be what your higher selves, what your souls know this could be in this lifetime. You know, you've probably done this many times in many different lives, and you know, you've had your share of floppy chocolate bars. And this is like the lifetime for the tempered, shiny, snappy, beautiful, gorgeous chocolate bar. I know, it sounds crazy, but I can't let you go. Yeah, they know it's time. They know it's time to come forward. Oh, I wish you were here with me. I wish you were here with me. Okay. I'm going to use this card. I wish you were here with me. Okay, that's how they feel. So I know that, you know, they may come off cold. They may come across like they don't give a shit about you and your connection. You have no physical 3D evidence that they care, let alone be madly in love with you. You know, just cut the deck again. I want to hold you. They really, really want you so bad. I want to hold you. They want to hold you. Oh. I'm going to just pull a few, let me see. I'm going to pull a few angel cards, okay? Angels Wisdom Oracle deck cards for you before we end this reading. I have a feeling there's going to be some cards in there, you know, that you really need to hear right now, my gorgeous Divine Feminine. Okay. Angels, please tell us what Divine Feminine needs to hear right now, please, because I can feel the heart and soul of Divine Feminine right now. Really, really needs this clarity, needs this support, needs this angelic assistance during this hard time where they don't really have any physical evidence to go by. We love and trust your guidance, angels. Thank you. Okay. Courage. Ooh, abundance. Okay, honesty and joy. Let's start with courage. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to become. Okay, so you're being called on to be courageous. Have faith. Okay, even though it's hard, it can be hard at times. I've got 3 more cards to read to you. Abundance. Abundance is my essence, my foundation, and my being. The angels are telling you that you already possess the power to have everything you've ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true joy, whoa, did it say joy? Yes, it did. We had the joy card. When you cultivate true joy, love, peace, passion, purpose, and freedom inside yourself, you'll see these things reflected back to you in your outside world. It's like the magician card. As within, so without. Okay? So the angels are telling you that, abundance can be money, it can be passion, it can be joy, it can be love, it can be many things, friendships. But the angels are saying that, to tune in, to have courage and to tune into the things that light you up, right? Because then things will manifest into your reality that please you when they get there. Joy. When I feel happy, I manifest more reasons to be happy. There you go. Wow. You have 2 cards talking about the as within, so without thing. Okay. This angel reminds you that when we choose happy thoughts and set intentions to live joyfully, we are setting ourselves up for success and contentment in all areas of life. So I am keep on holding this up because I think that your frequency is a big part of this. It's part of the tempering process, right? Look at that angelic energy. Look, they almost look the same. Look at that. The angels are tempering this connection. So get in there, be the master chocolatier of this, right? Get in there and tune into what makes you feel good. Just do the best you can. Nobody's perfect. We're going to have shitty days, That's fine. You're not screwing things up, okay? Honesty. I am truthful. I speak my truth honestly. The angels ask you offer your true self up to the world and search for the truth. Act upon the truth and tell the truth, even though it may not make you popular. Say what you think and think what you say. Okay. If this resonates, be honest with yourself. Okay, be honest. Whatever that means for you, that means something for someone out there in the collective, okay? I hope that helped. Thank you very much for being here with this reading with me, and I hope that everything goes amazingly well. Do come back and comment when you hear from your divine masculine. I'm rooting for you, and I hope that your relationship will be like a shiny, beautiful, snappy chocolate bar when it gets there. Lots of love, and see you soon. Take care.